transmission, blah 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 blah. I think that it is started. Let me share. Mm, oh, just to for you to know, I'm streaming just my tablet screen, but on Discord I'm streaming just for you my entire screen. Okay, so you are seeing my notebook screen with all programs, but I'm using OBS just to 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 stream my tablet. So everything that I will teach in the live will be made on the tablet, but you can see my entire screen. If you want to watch by the live stream on YouTube, I don't know. I think this card will be faster for you see the screen at the same time, but the quality on Discord is worse. On YouTube, I will be streaming high in a high quality, higher quality. Uh,
No problem.
Let me share.
Deja vu.
Um, I will send you on Telegram. I think we don't need to cover the steps to install Linux and install a graphical interface on the mobile phone, right? We can focus only on Android Studio
You want,
installation.
excuse me. Do you want I watch the video in YouTube?
You decide that.
It's I receive um a like a link um through Telegram. Do you send me?
Let me see. Eita.
Do you hear me?
Wait a minute. What you said? Sorry.
Um, I mean, um, do you send?
Okay. YouTube asked me to change um, the live stream configuration. I'm changing that, but I think the link will be the same. Oh, I sent you the link just for you to have it, but I think if you watch on Discord will be better for you because it's the latence it's better. On YouTube probably will have some delay, and you will hear
Okay,
and you will hear yourself. So the YouTube is for recording for other people to see it. Uh, Let me show you this. Maybe it will be better for you to read the my tablet screen.
I have no.
Uh, you still are seeing my screen on Discord? I think my sharing stopped. Can you see my screen on Discord? I think my screen sharing screen sharing is oh I share it again. Um, Okay, let me check about the YouTube transmission. Uh, okay, it's everything right. Probably no one's seeing it because no one's in my live streams, but I will share it anyway. Uh, okay, let's focus on like I was saying before. Let's focus the live screen just on Android Studio installation, and I think we don't need to explain the Linux installation and the graphical interface installation. You agree with that? Okay, okay, okay. Let's make this way. So, uh, give me some minutes just to share the live stream link for anyone that wants to join and learn with us. That I think that will be anyone, but I got some hope. If you if you can share the live stream with your friends, it will be great. If you want to share the link with your friends, the live stream link to your friends, it will be great. Will be great. Now you have one. Let's go. Uh, let's start with the Android downloading Android Studio. Okay. I prefer to I prefer to download Android Studio on my device because it's faster. I have Android Studio installed here, but I will remove it and start from the scratch. Let me see my file system. I don't remember how to open another Termux. Uh, how can I open another Termux? I don't remember it. There's some way. I know it. Do you know how to open another Termux? Uh, there's some comment. Let me try a lot of things. I know there's a way to open another Termux session, but I don't know how to. I forgot that. Let me search that because I will need to do that. No, I don't. Like I said, there's a lot of time that I don't use it. Say. Hmm. I see it. The problem that it's my okay, thanks. I thank you. Okay, let me check my file system. So how it works? Mm, how per where per root stores the file system? Don't remember. Um, do you know where root distro stores the file system? The the Linux files? No, where no where when you start the let me see here. I'm using root distro. Can you see that here? Um, yes, I'm I'm using that. But you know that root distro saves the files. It's somewhere, so you can access the files. Uh, let me see if is this folder here. I think it's. Oh my god, I forgot so many things. Oh, I found it. It's var lib root distro installed root fs. Okay. Uh, so I can. Mhm. Okay, just for you to understand, per root needs to have all the Linux files somewhere. So the files is on the Termux the Termux folder. Can you see? Let me show here. Oh, there. This path here is where Termux store our files. Data com.termux slash files slash it's here. So inside, yes, inside this folder here we have phoot. Oops. Um, I, yes, let me. Uh-huh. Yes. Wait a minute. Barra var. It's here. It's here. The full path. It's uh, the home folder is inside files folder, but is not the files is not in home folder. Is this in this folder here. Perut distro is another command that automate Perut installation. So Perut distro you can call Perut distro install Debian, and it will install Debian by itself. So here I have all my Linux files. I use a program called incdu that you can navigate the files this way. Uh, I can navigate the files. So here I have my Debian installation. So I can see all my files. I don't know where I install it Android Studio, but I think it's my download folder. Let me see it. What? Uh, Let me check on the graphical interface. Home. Open it. Yes, I mounted the local storage here in this folder, home storage. So here in storage I have my theoretical SD card mounted. I have the downloads folder and Android Studio. I think it's here, but I'm not sure. Let me see. Oh, I can also check this edit launcher. Oh, it I saved here. File, home, Android Studio, bin, blah 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 blah. Oh, it's in my home. I have a folder here, Android Studio. Yes. No. Yeah. No. I when you open Android Studio, let me see if it's working. Yes, it's working. Uh, but not in this screen. Mm. File, close project. Just a minute. What's your mobile phone? What's the branch and what's yes? Mm. Let me check the specifications. Uh, A. Okay. Mhm. 4 gigs of RAM. Okay. I think it's enough, but I never tested on this device before. Um, Here. Can you see my screen? Here that has a create desktop entry. And if you click here, it will create the desktop entry for you. But I think that I edit it manually, but I'm not sure about it. Uh, okay, let me start from the scratch. I will delete this Android Studio. Okay, so I don't know why I cannot access the home. I think. Uh, I'm not passing. Oh, so complicated. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay, I think I understood. Oh, the Pehoot distro sets the home folder here, so it's here. Okay. Um, I will enter on Android folder and let me see what's inside. A lot of things. Oh, here I have the SDK and the Android Studio installation. You can see that the Java embedded Java it's not here because it's a symbolic link, like I explained for you on on Telegram. Oh, can you see the file system shows the where it is. I have a symbolic link called JBR pointing to my JDK installation. So it's here. Yes, yes. It's the first thing you need to do to install. So I will start to deleting everything. Oh, it will hurt to delete everything, but let's go. Um, I'm afraid to forget something. Let me see again. Um, I make a lot of research to make this work because running Android Studio is easy. When you put the Arc 64 Java installation, the Android Studio will start. But Android Studio on the first run tries to install the Android SDK, right? And it yes. Yes, there is the first problem. Okay, so what I did. Okay, you can download it by yourself, but it's a pain in the ass. Android Studio will fail to install Android SDK, cause it will not find the emulator compatible to the your device, né, Art? So you need to put a fake emulator. I tried with the file. So what I did, I go in a computer, I download the real emulator. Um, for the SDK manager to understand that emulator is installed, just need that file, these files. So it's like it's really a small zip file that I made. I don't know if I still have the link. Let me check here on my Google Keep. Um, yes, that file is just faking that emulator is installed, but it isn't installed. So the SDK manager that Android Studio runs to install the recommended package, like you said, it tries to install the emulator and fails because there isn't a emulator for ARM Android on ARM Android that don't even make sense. So the only thing we need is this folder. Okay. Uh, I think I put it on Google Drive for other persons to download it, but it's really easy to get these files too. Let me check here, just a second. Public, it's here. It's here. I have the link to share this zip file. Uh, there's there has only this folder. Okay. Your audio is it's failing. Are you there? It's possible for you to get closer from the router. I think your Wi-Fi connection is cutting. Let me send you messages. Did you receive my Telegram messages? Are you there? uh, Try to turn off your video. Uh, oh, it's better right now. It's better right now. Say something. Uh, it's impossible to hear you. No, I can't hear you. Say, oh, I hear you now. Say something. Oh, now I hear you. Let me check just if the live stream it's. Hmm. Oh my god, it's not working. No, I'm hearing you right now. Uh, just my screen sharing stopped working.
Okay.
Just my screen sharing. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I think I got it back. I got it back. Let me remove it. Yes, I can hear you well right now. I think we can continue. Are you seeing my screen again? Let me move this window here. So I will remove all my Android installations. It will hurt on my heart, but let's go. So I have here the SDK, okay. I will remove it, and I will remove it the Android Studio installation as well. Okay, removing everything. Uh, I have just an empty Android folder in my screen. Okay, this is the same home folder that we can see here. If I try to use the Android Studio, stop it working. Okay, stop it. Oh, let's go. First of all, I am going to my browser here and just download Android Studio normally. Okay, for Linux, it's important that it the oh, here it's saying that it will not work in my system. It worked. I will make it work. Okay, where is the here? Um, here we can see Linux version. I will download it. Blah blah blah. I accept everything that I will never read and start downloading. I prefer to download here on my Android because it's faster than try to download here inside the Linux graphical interface. Bom, it's there. Like I said, it's here in São Paulo. It's the fastest you can get. Let me show you. Look at that. It's really fast. Uh, skipping that. I have my download here. So if I go to my storage mounted download folder, I have here my Android Studio download. Not. I have a lot of things here. I need to exclude something. Uh, Here, Android Studio. 7 May. Okay, Android Studio 2000 blah blah blah. I didn't understand you. It's a question. I hear you, but I didn't understand the phrase. Three options. Ah, understood now. The 30 option after the space. Okay, yes, is that. Uh, you probably will have less files, but here is I just need to. Uh, I don't know the word in English. It's unzip it with tar. I will do right now and wait for unzipping the file. Na 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 na. It finishes. Let me use NCDo to. Oh, it's here. My folder Android Studio. Oh, I will just move it for for my. So I will move Android Studio to my home. Android, and it's moving. So this part is it's really simple, right? Um, I didn't remember where's my I will need this path for my so it's moving oh it's moved, so I can come back to my home. Yes, but it could be anywhere. So here we can see that Android Studio is there again, but if I try to open it, will probably will not work because the embedded Java that is for x86 processors. Okay, Android Studio is here. What we need to do now is to create that symbolic link that I said before. So I will enter my Android. If I list the files, you can see that JBR folder is here. I will just remove it. JBR. Let me enter the folder. And create it again. I can. Oh my god. I here you can see I have some storage, but it's not what I want. Oh, here I will create a symbolic link from this path to this path. And, I'm inside the folder, so it's just that. So if I list the files again, you can see the JBR folder. It's here. Uh, Let me. I forgot to exclude the Android Studio config files that it's here on .android, but I will not remove because I need something that is there. So I will just uh, rename the folder. Okay. So if I try to open Android Studio now, how could I do that? I will be in the terminal. Okay. Um, and is opening. I will go to my Android Android Studio bin, and inside the binary folder I have the where is it? No, it's here. Studio dot sh. So I can batch studio dot sh. Let me remove this because we will create this again later. Okay, so I can start normally my Android Studio. Uh, it's everything really, really, really small here. It's because my tablet screen resolution is high, but we can. Oh, here you can see if it's asking me if I want to use the older Android Studio settings. No, I don't. Let's start from the scratch. Okay. From here, it will try to download the the virtual device and everything, and it will not work. Okay. If I required component is missing. The required component that it is talking about is the emulator. Okay, so we can just ignore that. Cancel. Oh, previous. Cancel. We need to show the wizard on next startup. We need that. Okay. Uh, right now we can create the desktop entry. Create for all. I execute two times. One for all users and one for this user, because sometimes it not works. So you can see here that will appear somewhere. Where? System of multimedia, graphics, accessories. Where is it? Mm, it appears that it not work. So we need to create uh, by ourselves later. As can you see, uh, Android Studio worked well, but we need the emulator folder. So let me use Termux that I prefer. So here on our Android folder, let me see if it creates the SDK. No. Let me create SDK folder. I create the SDK folder. Inside of that, I need to put the emulator folder. Uh, you can get the emulator folder from any device you have Android Studio installed, because, like I said, it's just a fake. Sorry about it. A fake installation, but I will download it from my Google Drive link. I will send the link for you too. Um, Copy link. Telegram. Where is you? this link and I will download it. I will extract. I will extract uh, here. Where it is extracting that. I don't even know where. Ah, it's on my SD card. Okay, so I will move it from my storage. Hmm. I have to move it from to my download because the another mover to download, move to here. Okay, because I don't have access. And here I have the emulator ultra compact blah blah blah. I will move to my home Android SD key and I will rename it to emulator, just emulator. Okay, we can see the folder here. Now, if we open the Android Studio again, look at that. Ah, that's so cute. We can go to the installation next. Oh my, what I forgot. Ah, oh the folder is the with the wrong name. SD key has the first letter. Um, I don't know how to say it. Uppercase it. So we need to make the same here. I just rename it the folder to SD key with S uppercase it. Let's start it again. Next. Just the emulator. Next. Can I remove it? Oh, right now I can just go ignoring everything. Let me detect that system can run the blah 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 and start downloading everything. Just because the emulator folder is there, it will download everything. Uh, and we wait. We have to fix another thing because here it will download. Um, Let me use InCDU to. Oh, it will download platform. You will download licenses, sources, platform tools. Will download everything. Oh, it's downloading. These beauty tools will not work. Okay, so here, like I said before on Telegram, you need to download the this um, these tools like AAPT, D8, APK Signer, blah blah blah. Downloaded Arch. Oh my god. Let me see something. Oh my god. Oh, SDK emulator directory is missing, blah blah blah. Finish. What you said? I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Can you repeat, please? Are you there? Yes, that link that I've sent it you before in Telegram, it's for the community devs. But I'm seeing something here that I never saw before. Here, there's a file for the right architecture. What is the odds that it will work? Let me check this. Oh, the next problem that we will see at is to use ABD and use the building tools because they are for 60 X860 platform. But there are some things here that I never saw before, like this. I'm in the wrong place. Build tools, blah blah blah. Here, can you see this file? Maybe now it's compatible. Now they made for this architecture. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's discover together. I will create a new project with a amp activity. Blah blah blah. And let let us see if we have some errors. Mm, everything's so small. Let me check if we can zoom it. Yes, we can. In this version, it's working. Okay. So I will zoom a little more for us to. It's the last version. Gradle is building. Let's see. Build. Oh, Gradle's run above Java, so it will run up in this fake JBR that we create a symbolic link. So it's great. It's why I prefer that solution. Yee. For now, it's working. Just to know about the next problems. So the first problem is for building. When you need to build for emulator or for running in the local device, you will need an APK file, and that um, that binary AAPT Android Asset Packing Tool. Uh, until the last time I checked, don't work in Art 64 architecture. So let's see that they fix that. If they don't fix it, we know how to fix. So let's wait. The next problem is to connect ABD. The easiest way is to use ABD by Wi-Fi network. So you are connecting your device on localhost, but you need to activate. Um, there are two ways. The simple way, you use a computer. You connect your device in a computer and you execute this command adb tcp 5555. So if you run it on your computer connected on your device, you will be enabling ADB by TCP IP. I think it's that. Let me check if it's just TCP or TCP IP. Um, ADB TCP IP 5555. So when you run that, the device connected will start the ADB on your network. So it will be available on your Wi-Fi network. Everyone with your IP can connect with ADB on your device, but you also can connect using ADB localhost. So on your termux, you will be able to use ADB connect uh, localhost inside the inside your Linux here on your terminal batch. You can use that. So with your Android Studio will recognize your device here automatically. Uh, it's awesome. Oh, let me let me try to run. No target device found is the next um, problem, right? So first of all, we don't can you can use the terminals from here. We need. Wait a minute. We need the terminal. We open the Android Studio from terminal, so it's busy. Open a new tab. Here, we need to configure ADB. ADB, let me check where is ADB that is using. Oh, it's using because I has already configured. I forgot about it, but uh, where is it? Let me remember. Cat on my home. Home. Uh, I'm in the wrong place. Here at home, I have my .z here. Inside proc distro because we need to make sure that the ABD process is running inside your root distro. So here I have configured my path to use the ABD binary from my platform tools. Okay, I need to download for Arch for this architecture, but apparently is working without. Let me check. Okay, ADB devices. Oh, it's running. It's working. Oh my god, we we don't even need to download it. Okay, ADB connect localhost. Well, my device is not working because it's not configured for that. If you, like I said, if you have a computer, it's so much easier because you can connect it and start TCP/IP on 5555 port, okay? But if you don't have a computer, we have to do another way, okay? What is your Android version? Okay. Here you have this option, uh, ABD by Wi-Fi. Okay, can you see? You need to enable it, and here you can use a pairing code to pair your device using local network. You can ignore this IP. You need just the port because we will use localhost. But here I oops, I, wrong wrong place. I will use pair with a code, okay? And I will need this code and this IP port. So, uh, let me use here. Oops. I need to I need to multitask. How can I do that? Let me split my screen here. I don't know if it's possible on your device, but it will be needed. Uh, so I will pair with the code, okay? So I can use here ADB pair. You can ignore the IP. Yes, yes. We are using Wi-Fi deprecation because here we are trying to do this without a computer. With a computer, it's easier. You just plug by USB on your computer and execute ADB TCP/IP 5555. It will enable the ADB for on your local network. Here we need to use another one because we are supposing we don't have a computer. So we need to connect. We need to enable the network connection on ADB without a USB. Okay, because we are doing a local host connection. So here we are pairing the ADB binary from our root distribution. Okay, so I will ignore the IP. ADB pair localhost on this port, uh, 34329. Oops, 34329. It's there. 34329, and the pairing code that's 854317. Unable to start pairing code. Ah, okay. Okay. It will not work. We need to download the ADB. Uh, it's a generic fail, but I'm sure that it's about the architecture. This ABD is for x86 processors. So let's go back to downloading. I'm sorry. I was hoping that they fixed that, but no, they didn't. We need to we need to download it. Um, I have the link here. So we are going to our friend link here to download it. They has the last version here. We need that. I will download the zip file. I already have it, but I will download it again. So the same process. We need to unzip it and move it inside our system. Blah blah blah. So I will go to my storage, downloads. I will unzip and the name file I already forgot it. Android SDK tools, static, blah blah blah. Android, the last version, and I will unzip it. Okay, here the it gives us the building tools and the platforming tools. Okay, I will move the building tools um, to my home. Android SDK. I don't know. Uh, I don't know if it worked because the folder name already exists. Let me change the name and fix that later. Arch, and do the same with the platforming tools. Just moving platforming tools. Arch 64. Okay, let me go there on my folder. We are need to change. So we have the both versions here. I will rename my. Let me check what is inside this folder to see that we have art here, platform tools with the same, and building tools. Building tools, it's not so much easy, but we can do the same. We can do the same. Um, so I will copy instead of moving. I will copy platforming tools arc uh, everything. Oops, what did I do? I will copy everything to my platforming tools. I think I think it's right. I think it's right now. Let me check. Mm, yes, the date is right. Just to confirm that uh, yes, yes, on macOS. Let me try again. My battery is dying. ABD pair localhost. Now the all the codes changed. 34123 849279. Why you are unable to start? Why? Mm, I don't know. I think it's the last one. Let me see. Mm, it's the last one. 14. Yes. I'm sad. Why is not working? Uh, I remember to that I did someone about it. I did something about it, but I don't remember what I did. Let me ABQ server. Oh, did you solve that? Okay. Um, Let me check just one more time. That part is another one. Tum, 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 tum. Oh my gosh, I'm using localhost right in the wrong way. Probably. Oh my god, it was that. Probably we don't even need to download another ADB. It works, okay? So right now I can use TCP IP 555. Oh, I just paired it. I didn't connect it. I need to connect right now. I need to connect on the this part here. 344. I pair. I have now I can TCP blah blah blah. Okay, now I can disable the operation by Wi-Fi for your safety and connect just on localhost. Okay, the default port is 5555, so it already works. I ABD disconnect to disconnect everything and connect again on localhost. So here, if you go back to Android Studio, look at that. He already recognizes my device. That okay. So I can click and build and play it. Here, let us see if the the problem with Android Asset Packing tool was is really solved, or we need to change the binary. Let's see. I'm hoping that they fixed it. Hmm. I forgot to exclude another setting file. Do you did you see this message? It's a warning message. Oh, we have the error. Uh, what's happening here? It's Can you see that AAPT2 execution does blah 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 blah? Oh, it's getting some error. Oh, let me check something. Building tools. Uh, okay. How can I explain that? So we believe that these building tools that it downloaded will not work, but we are not testing it because I forgot to remove a file. In my home, I have the Gradle folder. Okay, here I have a custom file, uh, Gradle properties. Can you see that? On my Gradle.properties configuration, I'm using um I'm using this custom configuration to force a custom AAPT binary. Can you see that? I will just rename this file and try to build again. Okay. Dot old. I will try to build again for it to ignore it and try to use the original APTT. Let's try again. Just ignore. Oh, it's okay. We have the error. Okay, it's the error that I was talking about. What's happening here? No such file or directory. Uh, we have a problem here. I don't even know what's happening here. Let me uh, check this. Okay, the property. I don't even know if this error is the error I am expecting, but probably it is. Let me check. It's that. Oh, you can see here, apt do blah 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 demo startup failed. Okay, problem probably is the error that I'm talking about. Okay, and the solution is that file that I just changed it. Okay, so here I need to put the file again, but I will change here because I changed the folder name, right? Art 64 apt2. I will save the file. Just check if this folder exists. I didn't write anything wrong. Just to check. cd paste. Oh, it's alright. The file is here. Okay. So now I will execute the build again, and as it's right here, it's right in here. Just a minute. Where it is here. This warning said that we are using an experimental option. Okay, the code works. Here we have a permission denied, probably because it's not with execution permission. Can you see that? We can read and write this file, but we can't execute that. So mode chmod plus x. I will do it all files. Oh, what? Oh, as you can see, now we can execute that. Okay, did you understand this problem? In Linux, the file has permissions. So when you have an executable file, you need to explain for Linux that this is a file that you can, it's a binary file, okay? So you need to add the permission for executing. uh, because we downloaded it, unzip it from a zip file, this zip file don't came with the execution permission, so we need to change the permission for executing. It's the error that we are facing now. Probably now it will work. It is building. Java compilation will work. Oh, it's successful, and now it will run in my installation failed. The device already has an application with some package but different signature. Do you want to uninstall? Yes, I have another application with this deity. So it is uninstalling for my tablet. Install and open the hello world application. So we did everything that we need to do to make this work. Show what? Oh, I'm not showing you. All this time I'm not showing you. Oh my god. Sorry. Sorry. Where is my screen? Oh, device disconnected. Oh my gosh. Probably the live string is wrong. Also is wrong. Oh my gosh. We lose all data. Just a minute. Probably the live stream also is not seeing this. Let me. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know how much time you are not seeing my screen. Okay, sorry about that. Next time you can stop me. It's here. Uh, so you don't solve the errors that I'm talking about here. The file before don't have the execution permission here. Just write and and read, and I execute this command here to fix that, and all files can be executed right now. Okay. Yes. Now I here I don't know if you saw the 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 Gradle dot proprietors that I was talking about before. It's here. This file have this important. You will need that. You need to create this file on. Okay. Okay, it's okay. Okay. Oh, let me go back to the problems and hit do the problems for us to see this. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. My battery will die. Just a second. I'm just putting my tablet to I need to charge it. Let me get my charger. I don't know why it is not charging by USB. Okay, now it's charging again. I just need to get the image again. Wait. Uh, what? I didn't understand. What are you saying that you can do in VS Code? Building Android or editing files? I didn't understood. Oh, I understand. You are saying to see the device screen. Okay. The problem with VS Code is it's like we said before. Uh, it takes a lot of memory, and the Android Studio runs only on Java, so it's better in the same way. Oh, like you asked, I can just run it. Okay, it will build. Yes, it's really better. What the hell is going on? Oh my god. I did something. really wrong here. It's fixed right now. Like I said, I just play and it started on my device. Okay, here I'm using multitask, so I have the application and the X11 here running, but it's that. I will make again the errors happen for you to understand what was happening before. Um, First of all, I have here on the .gradle folder a file named gradle.properties. This file contains a global configuration for Gradle to use AAPT from this file. Okay, you saw that before, right? So if I rename or exclude this file and try to build again, it won't work because AAPT original file that the system is using from this folder here, right here. Oh, look at that. Oh, from default, oh my god, this folder is so big. Let me cancel this. Just Android folder. Oh, from default, it will use build tools, the version that you are using, and we will use this binary here. Okay, this binary downloaded by Android Studio is for another architecture. So this binary has a lot of errors on running on the Perut Linux. It won't work. So we download the platforming tools from that guy and the building tools from the guy. Here we have AAPT2 binary file. So what I need to do here is tell to Gradle, the responsible for build any Android application. If you're using Android Studio or VS Code or your terminal to build Android projects, every time you're using Gradle, okay? So Gradle, we need to create that configure file on the .gradle of your home folder, né? When you call Gradle to use, to use this file. I will put the file here again. So I'm telling Gradle, use for apt2 from Maver override. We are overriding the default binary file for this one here on this path. Okay, this is needed. This file. Let me send you this on Telegram because you will need to create a file. Obviously, you can unzip in another path, okay, and you change it here. You can use zip the building tools for Arch 64 on another place. Okay, I think you can. I think you have knowledge to do this. So it's that. It's basically two problems: Java version that you solve with the symbolic link, and the APT and the ABD and APPT files. It's there's only two problems that you need to solve to run a build on Android Studio. If you if you want to see the video on YouTube and try to make it on your phone, if you have any problems, you can call me on Telegram and we see the problem together. Just put in the global settings file, you can see that it makes a warning on Android Studio. Oops. So Android Studio is warning me that I'm using an experimental feature to change the AAPT2 uh, binary, as you can see. But it's just a warning, so it builds everything just right, and I can make my application here, make my changes like uh, enter the file, like changing gem. Okay, okay. uh, it's working. I run the application and the application is running on my Android, uh, with my Android Studio here. I have to say that this device has the best processor that exists. Is Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 and 12 gigs of memory, so probably will be a little faster. But I think that will work normally on your cell phone too. If after you try it, can you tell me if it works everything well? Can you tell me after you try if it work everything well? I think it's that everything that I remembered, I explained, and I can just close my Linux distribution. The end. Any doubts? No, I should, but I didn't use. I saw, but never work in a Flutter project. It's a question. I need to see Dart, but Kotlin, Swift. It's really like Kotlin. It's almost the same. Just a few differences. Do you know Kotlin? To build mobile applications? Okay. So you know JavaScript and Dart. Okay, I don't know much about Dart, but I think the main difference with working with native languages for Android and iOS, the native language has other responsibilities. So when you build with JavaScript and Dart, you are only thinking about the interface. You are only describing the interface, the navigation. It's a lot simpler because when you use native language, you are talking with the operational system more directly. So you need to understand the system API. Is the I think is the major difference is that. So, for example, when you will make a screen work, you 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 have a part of code to describe the interface, to link the the interface. How can I say it? I don't know to say this. I don't know how to say the word. But when you make interface, it's a tree. It's a tree. We have the root, like HTML tag on HTML, but you have the root of everything, and you will put screens inside it. I don't know how to explain it, but you just need to think about the UI hierarchy, and when you make native code, you need to do that. al- uh, Also, you also need to do that to describe the UI, but you need to tell the SO, oh, load this file, create this screen. You need to control. You have more control about what's happening, and you need to understand what is happening. On Android, you need to understand activities like uh, window. Like when you're using a computer, you have a lot of windows, and on Android it is called activities. On iOS it's called view controllers. um, it's a it's different. You need to understand these concepts to make the UI. And when you are creating the UI, for example, a long list, like a long list of products in a marketplace, like Mercado Livre or Shopee, you make a long list. When you you do this with JavaScript or Dart, you just say it, do a list. Repeat this graphical interface a lot of times, without without needing to know that the SO from behind the scenes, it's uh, it's creating and deleting a lot of this graphical interface while the user is scrolling the screen. When you do this native, you need to understand that you need to to declare for the system, hey, when you will recreate this block of UI with another info, you need to use this code. It's it's memory manage a lot of things. I think that is the main difference. When developers create Dart and React Native, is um, for making this thing simpler. I use I use a lot of I use it a lot of React Native projects. Uh, I made some apps. I made some apps with React Native, but never with Flutter. Yes, yes, I made some apps in React Native. I I maintain a project from a company in React Native. Let me send you the link. What's the name? Encounter. Yes, yes. I like it. The project is made with TypeScript and JavaScript. Is this app here is made for iOS and Android with React Native. Let me send you the link. Afonso Ivo. Yes, yes. Just a minute. Let me. Alô? 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 Oi, amor, tudo bem? É, eu tenho que sair já já. Você tem razão. Tô. Mas acabou, a gente acabou de terminar o que tava fazendo. É verdade, obrigado, amor. Tchau, te amo. Is my boyfriend remembering me that I need to go to the doctor? Uh, yes.